the show, tuning in into the chat room, so appreciate you. Once again, we're interviewing JJ McGuigan, and he's live on the show interviewing him. Also, his link is in the chat room. Go to the website. Also, we got Key C in the building. We got Chief Rock also in the chat room, so appreciate everybody that's joining in. All right, so you said you're working on a project coming up. But what other things are you going to be working on? Do you have any shows or any events or anything that the listeners can be on the lookout for?
Yeah, well, the big one coming up is the Josie Music Awards, which is one of the biggest award show for independent artists. And I've been nominated twice in the rock category for Best Song and Best Artist. And that is September 17th in Nashville, Tennessee, at the Nissan Stadium there. And so, I'm just honored to be nominated for it, to be honest. And there's some bands in there that some people would know, and some acts that people would know, like Blue October and whatnot. And so they're nominated as well. And so it's a pretty big honor. And as far as shows goes, I'm just playing locally here in Wichita. Once we get the full-length album fleshed out and everything, we might be in the works of getting a band together and doing some touring. Mainly what the goal is between me and Brian is just to write the best songs we can, get them recorded, and be on the songwriting end and get a good publishing contract and everything, and see how far that goes. But who knows? We might take it live, might not. We'll just see how it goes. But yeah, that 10-song album, we got most of the songs, the foundations laid out for them and everything, and so we're just gonna put them together and see what happens.
Yes. So go to the website. Like I said, I put it in the chat room. You can go onto the website, also sharing it on social media, and go listen to the songs. Go check it out. Go hear it for yourself. It is good music. And we will be playing one of the songs off of the EP today called Home. We'll be playing that here in just a second. But being that this is a sports show, I always like, when I have musical guests on, what is your favorite sports teams? Do you follow sports?
Yeah, I follow sports a lot. My favorite team is, in all of sports, is the Wichita State Shockers basketball team. I've followed them since I was 2. My dad and mom were just diehard fans and took me to every game when I was young, and I just grew up watching them. And we struggled there for the first 3 decades of my life, and then last few years we've been pretty good.
Definitely.
So it's been fun to watch them succeed and to have that kind of success. And Coach Marshall's done a heck of a job, and he's done it the right way too. There's no scandals with him or anything like that, and so that is something to be proud of just by itself. And but yeah, the Shockers, I like the Royals as well, and the Kansas City Chiefs. So yeah, those are my teams.
And the Shockers have been really surprising to me. I watch all kinds of sports, of course, but in college basketball, they've been pretty good, and they've had a few players also get into the NBA draft, get into the league, so that's big. That's big for Wichita State. They're continuing to be on the rise, and you said a good thing. They're doing it the right way. A lot of teams don't do that now.
Right. Yeah. And, it's kind of sad to see, and sometimes I get how sometimes the coach might not be involved directly, but at the same time, you want to be involved directly to make sure none of that happens. And you look at what's going on at Louisville, and I respect Coach Pitino, and but all that went down shouldn't have gone down. And I realize it wasn't him that directly was responsible, but his assistant was, and so. And I guess they might get a 4-year. I guess they're getting a 4-year probation, and they might have their title stripped from them too. So
wow,
that's that. I don't think that's ever happened.
No,
in college
I don't
basketball.
think so either. That's amazing.
But I think that's what they're saying that might happen. So
yeah,
it never
I
works
think,
out when you do it the wrong way.
Exactly. It always comes back. What goes around comes around.
Yeah.
It will come back to bite you, for sure.
Yeah.
Yes.
Definitely.
And you have to do it right. You can't. That's like Coach Calipari. A lot of stuff he's been involved in, he has been involved in. You can't say he didn't know about it. If you're the head coach, you know what's going on. So I'm definitely with you on that. Once again, JJ, he is a VH1 Save the Music finalist, also alternative rock artist, singer, songwriter. So great to have you on the show. Let all the listeners know where they can find you on social media. And also, like I said, I put the website in the chat room.
Basically, I have a website. It's jjmcguiganmusic.com. Just JJMCGUIGAN music.com. I'm on Twitter, JJ McGuigan Music. And then Facebook, just JJ McGuigan, and you can find my music page or my personal page, and give me a shout, let me know how you're doing and everything. And and then the album and whatnot you can download on my website or Amazon or iTunes. Just any online retail store will have it. And so thank you.
All right, thank you so much for coming on the show. I appreciate you, and we'll play this song called Home, which is on the website, which is on the EP, Dissociative. So check out the music. Thank you again, JJ, for coming on. Make sure you have a good rest of the day.
You too. Thank you, man.
All right, no problem.
All right. Bye.
All right, that was JJ McGuigan, and I'm trying not to say that last name wrong, but it was great to have him on the show. Like I said, we're going to play this song called Home, which is off of his EP. Also, I want to give a shout out. We got some action in the chat room. So appreciate, we got Jay Fish cooking with the microwave. Also, we got DJ Queen in the building. We got Rough Buff. We got Chief. I know right now Chief is guys in ATL are helping Chief and his mom move. So big ups to you guys. Thank you for jumping in. I know you guys are doing some things. Also, Kesey and Jelani. So appreciate everybody. We're going to play the song called Home. And right after that, we'll be talking College World Series, which is, we're in the thick of things right now. Got 2 elimination games today. So we'll be talking about that in just a moment with Rudy Reyes. Stay tuned.
As I wander, searching for a place I've never known, like the time that I see your face makes me realize there is something real out there, and I wonder how long till I reach this place. Home sounds like a nice idea to me. Don't tell me that there's nothing out there. This life has had its way with me. Breathing in, home is where I wanna be. And I wonder, why am I all over everywhere, walking circles and acting like I'm going somewhere? Sometimes I feel like I just wanna start this over, and I remember just how far it is we've come. Home sounds like a nice idea to me. Don't tell me that there's nothing out there. This life has had its way with me. Breathing in, home is where I wanna be. Shines its light from outer space. I will take you and we will never turn away. When all is said and done, you will be the only one that I will need for all eternity. Home sounds like a nice idea to me. Don't tell me that there's nothing out there. This life has had its way with me. Breathing in, home is where I wanna be.
Today's show was sponsored by Shawn Nataneti, Internet Sales Manager at Jerry Durant Toyota. Call or text him at 817-231-3696 or go to his website, GoShawnAuto.com. Welcome back in the BS3 Sports Show. And we got our next guest up on the line, Rudy Reyes. How's it going?
What's going on, Ben? How are you? Thanks for having me on today.
Oh, definitely. This was in the making. We had to make this happen. Had to definitely get you on the show. Rudy Reyes, host of the Rude Dog Show. You can look that up, therudedogshow.com. Also does a show called Friday Night Lights, or Friday Night Baseball, excuse me, on IE Sports.
No, Friday Night Lights, you had it right.
Okay.
You had it right. Yeah.
Cool. Appreciate you for coming on. All right, so College World Series. We are right now in the thick of things. We got 2 elimination games going on today. Definitely looking forward to seeing those. But kind of give me your thoughts on the College World Series so far.
You know, so far I've seen a lot of great upsets. And when I look at teams like LSU, number 3 versus Oregon State, number 1, I did not suspect by any means whatsoever that LSU would pull this out of the hat against a highly ranked team. I had a lot of discussion in the regular season how they were going to get to this point. Unfortunately, Oregon State just lost out big time. LSU taking care of Oregon State 3-1. That is my upset pick of the day because Oregon State came in this with so much hype, so much conversation, and as a whole, these conference finals are exactly what you're looking for from all of these great teams that have played, including a loss to not my alma mater necessarily, but Cal State Fullerton, who went out earlier in the week, and that was something that I was not looking towards, losing out to Florida State 4-6. Florida State just doing everything right in the right direction, and certainly moving in the right direction as they are in another upset pick. Clearly something I didn't look for, Ben. I looked at number 3 Florida and the number 6 TCU Horned Frogs, and I thought to myself, the team is good at football. Florida great at football. TCU, they're okay at football. But they flipped the script today in an upset as TCU beat out the Florida Gators 9-2. So far, so good for games that are obviously on tap for this weekend as well as going into next week.
Yeah, definitely. And I'm in Texas. I'm a fan of Texas teams. TCU, who has been really, really good in baseball these past probably, I don't know, three or 4 years. They've got a game today. What's the chances of TCU taking this thing?